Here we go. It's game one of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standing.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final three in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's the chosen one, in at point. And the ball out of play, the Bulls will have it. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Simon. Three-pointer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Here's G. Fades back. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to the chosen one. Sinks it from distance.
Excellent instinct from Brunson to kick it out.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Fast break, New York. Two-handed jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Junior outside. Giddey with it. Last game for him, he had 14. Takes the three. The rebound by Bridges.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Brunson against Junior. Brunson with the bucket.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
The Bulls trail by 5. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Here's the chosen one. Chicago making their last shot. Giddey against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. The three. Chicago with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. G passes to Giddey. Now Simons. There's a screen. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he's all alone. And caps off the break with a monster slam.
Love to see Towns making plays like this. He stole the ball and knew to start the fast break.
Now here's Giddey. No points so far. Here's G. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Bridges. His last outing, he had 18 points. Bridges against Simons. And the call is going to be, yes, on that little screen. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. New York leading by 3. Here's the chosen one. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Counted from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to G. And here's Simons. On the wing, Jones. And he's going for the oop here. Fast break. Here comes New York. Anunoby passes to Towns. Kept alive. Here's the break. Here's G. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 8 points for G.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Brunson against Simons. Outside Brunson. Tipped away. Clock at 6. Towns on a screen. Here's the chosen one. Here's Simons. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Digging deep. Simons to the hole himself.
The chosen one. The pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. On target from range. The chosen one's got 8. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls.
Timeout, timeout.
It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
And they were top 3 in transition points. I love their commitment to the running game. It generated a lot of easy buckets.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. Junior outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Anunoby. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, for me, OG Anunoby is the definition, the epitome of a high-effort player. He gives you great effort all the time at both ends of the floor, and he's only concerned with impact and winning.
The first one falls. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Well, Grant, we could be in for a spooky game tonight as these two teams face off on Halloween.
I think I saw some costumes out in the crowd. And, you know, it does make this game feel extra special, B.A. It's always fun when you get to show off in a holiday game.
Here's G. The career game is last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's the chosen one. Outside Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot here. Just 3 to shoot. Bridges got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 5. Here he goes. It's good. Geez, he got 12 points in the game.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The chosen one, the pass to Towns. Rejected.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
Here's Junior. The Knicks pull it in. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to G. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's in there. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's time for If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Bring those moves. Next. Dancing Machine. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
New York leading by 4. Robinson, a screen on Giddey. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Brandy, look at the Bulls. Middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
6 on the shot clock from Pete Giddey. They get it back. Outside for Sexton. No good on the 3.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold, but boy, when it's on, Jordan is so difficult to stop.
Now here's Junior. 14 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
And at last, they get one to fall.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Brunson with it. Giddey defends. Brunson misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Brunson against Sexton. Pass to Asenge. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get one of two. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They lead by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jones against Hart. Jones, the pass to Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Robinson. Towns, left side. Double team on Towns. And here's Brunson from the arc. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 5 now.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
It's Giddey on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Giddey passes to Jones. Over Brunson. Jones misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Brunson against Giddey. And that one's good. Brunson. And it's a 7-point Knick lead.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Hart against Giddey. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The three-pointer off the mark.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Launches it from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Miles McBride, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard position. And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Knicks. Yabusele a screen on Hart, down low. Yabusele slams it in.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's the chosen one. It's Robinson, high post. That one falls. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Pass to G. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. That passing full stride on his way to the big slam.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. He takes it in, uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's gotten his third basket of the night.
You got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Giddey. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
McBride passes to the chosen one. No good with the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Ivy, left side. Outside Giddey. Pass to Yabusele. On the wing, Ivy. McBride covers. Ivy's shot is off. New York leading by 9. Anunoby passes to the chosen one. Robinson, a screen on Sexton. And he's going for the lob. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Anunoby. Here's the chosen one. Check by Sexton. The chosen one shot is good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Sexton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento. To the paint. It's tipped. Hart with it. Picked up by Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. Pass to Giddey. Back to Sexton. Now Giddey. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. That's tipped. Anunoby passes to Hart. Back to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. The chosen one's shot is good. The chosen one's got 14 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Make some noise for your incredible. Make some noise for your incredible.
Interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In third, the Bulls.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
And here's Sexton. He's scoreless. To to the middle. G's shot is good.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's the chosen one. He's got 14. 5 to shoot. Outside Hart, puts up a 3. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Inside, here's John. Oh, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free t-shirts. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for t-shirts. Who wants a t-shirt?
In a new group getting ready for Chicago. Who's Ellis is checked in for Yabusele. Junior comes in for Giddey. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Jones in for Sexton. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Sohan comes in for Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for Hart. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Here's the chosen one. 16 points for him. Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Way up top. Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous.
I call that an executive summary statement.
And here's Simons outside. His shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Towns on a screen. Here's the chosen one. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to G. And he goes in for the dunk.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Brunson. He had 28 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without fouling.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Sohan. No made baskets yet. Brunson finds Towns. Jones grabs the board.
It's impressive how they've overcome this cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's G. Now here's Jones. The 3 is up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior.
third in points off turnovers, and they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some real steady players on that team.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. Knicks leading by 5. Outside Brunson. Here's Bridges. Misses from close range.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Oh, deflected. Here's the chosen one. Oh! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Now here's Sohan. Tight defense on him. Here's the chosen one. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a habit. Characteristic. He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Junior. The chosen one. And it's New York with another.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Junior. There's Simons with a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got his 4th assist in this one. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Simons with a steal. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Jones. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's the pick. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Junior passes to Simons. Off target with the 3. Knicks leading by 6. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. He's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jones. Here's G, covered by Towns. Here's G, soft touch off the glass. G's got 27.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Bridges passes to the chosen one. 26 seconds left in the second period. Jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future and you live in the present? Yeah, you know, we really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying to do my job. They put these games up on the screen. I thought we should talk about them. Excuse me. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Chicago Bulls.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching Bad D. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Josh Giddey out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Junior. Then it's Buzelis. And it's G in at the center position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against Giddey. Brunson passes to Towns.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Here's Simons. The chosen one grabs the board. The chosen one's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Bridges. Chicago with a rebound. G's got 7 rebounds in the game. Giddey passes to Junior. Chicago passing it around. Here's G. From down low. Good work defensively by Towns. Outside Anunoby. Pass to the chosen one. Three-pointer. G with a rebound. G's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Junior outside. On the wing, Simons. Brunson defending. Here's G. And he throws it down with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Greg.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Out to Simons. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Bridges passes to the chosen one. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Bridges against Simons. Bridges passes to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Junior. Here's G, covered by Towns. G's shot is good. G's got 31 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Towns outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's G, covered by Towns. Simons. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Towns outside. Takes the 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Simons. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to the chosen one. To the paint. Out to Bridges. Towns on the screen. Lets it fly from 18. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
G passes to Giddey. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. 5th on the list, Chicago.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots. They want great shots. And collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
A big round of applause.
Comes in for Simons, and it's Trey Jones in for Giddey.
Make some noise for your dance team.
Here's G. Give him 31 now. And it's Junior missing. Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Sexton. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Towns. Defense is right there. Anunoby passes to Brunson, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his maximum.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And he drops it first. free throw's good from Anunoby.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Sexton. Pass to G. And here's Jones. The three is up. Drains the triple. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
When you find some room, take advantage. Rise up and fire.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Here's the chosen one. Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three since halftime. Pass to Junior. Jones with a screen on Bridges. Three-pointer, Ellis. It's rebounded by New York. The chosen one's got rebound number 7 tonight. Into the lane. Now here's Towns. And there's the rejection.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Stolen by Anunoby for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Anunoby so good using his speed and athleticism in transition. Love that energy he displayed.
Brunson against Sexton. Banked it in off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Towns a screen on Sexton. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Sexton. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. G with a rebound. G's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Jones, the pass to G. The jump hook. That one's wide left. The Knicks with the lead. Here's the chosen one. And he's got 28 now. Here's Brunson. Chicago with a rebound. Junior's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Buzelis. Here's G. He nails it, and we're tied. G's got 33.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson passes to Bridges. Giddey against Brunson. Outside Hart. Over Jones. New York no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. To the inside. Sexton against Bridges. to Asenge. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Sexton. For the lead. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges with it. Inside. Junior with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. To the paint. Here's Sexton. Back to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the middle. To win the draft. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Oh, I like that.
Down low. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Back to Brunson from outside the arc. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Sexton. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Anunoby on the wing. Giddey defends. Junior against Brunson. Oh, Junior with a block. Giddey scanning the floor. On the wing, Junior. Pass to Jones. For the lead. That one no good. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up, but tasty room service dime right there.
What a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart, Jeremy Sohan out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard position.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Pass to Towns. Oh! It's rejected. Takes a step back. Giddey passes to Ivy. Yep, that one's good. Ivy's got his first 2 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Towns passes to Clarkson. Here's Hart. Drills the elbow jumper. Hart's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Not Hart's main strength as a hooper. Still, he can do some damage in the mid-range.
Here's G. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Sexton against Hart. 4-3. Sexton misses.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates have found him up.
And Hart throws it down.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. Hart is driving, he's thriving, putting his head down, going to the rack.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be.
Oh, my! Going down!
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Sohan, pass to Towns. No good on the triple. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Giddey. From downtown. And they'll get another chance. Smith passes to G. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. For 3, Sexton. The Knicks with the rebound. The chosen one's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Towns outside. The 3-ball. Ooh, a silky 3-pointer from Towns.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Sexton passes to Ivy. Here's G. Pass to Sexton. Let's go to the 3. The chosen one grabs the board. The chosen one's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hart passes to Towns. Shots blocked. They retain possession. Fires in the triple.
For 3.
And it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Sexton. Pass to G. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break. Here comes New York. Hart from long range hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Ellis checked in for Smith. Junior comes in for Giddey. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Ivy. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Sexton finds Simons. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. Junior throws it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Bad intentions.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons put him on a shovel.
Here's the chosen one. With the crossover. Kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Sohan. Bridges comes in for Hart, and Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson.
OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Simons. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the chosen one. Rejected by Junior. Outside Anunoby. No good from outside.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pass to Sexton. Here's G. Inside. And stolen by Brunson. Here's the chosen one. Oh, wow! Bring it home!
That will play over and over again in the highlights.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
G passes to Sexton. There's Simons for a 3. They grab their own miss. It doesn't go for him. Knicks leading by 8. Towns on a screen. The chosen one. Three-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Junior outside. Pass to Buzelis. Fires the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Here's the chosen one. Covered by Junior. Now here's Anunoby. Here's the chosen one. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bulls trail by 5. G passes to Sexton. To the paint. Here's G. And he knocks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's the chosen one missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Puts it up. No good that time. Nice D from Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He knew they needed
He wasn't going to force things. Great poise that time from Bridges.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
You see yourself on the screen. You show up. Back to those. Let's go. You're on the big screen. You need dance lessons. Oh, yeah. Coming onto the floor for your ball, number 3, Josh Giddey.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside Simons. Junior outside. Giddey outside. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open James.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you'd love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Outside Anunoby.
Bulls foul. Third personal foul.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's the chosen one, covered by Junior. Junior knocks it away. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's a three-point game. Using two hands to power it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
That would have put him up. Well, the Knicks shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Here's the chosen one, covered by Junior. Pocket 6. Anunoby on the wing, covered by Junior.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's the chosen one. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called T.O. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Here's G. Anunoby covering. Here's Simons. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. You have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
He swipes the ball away again, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Shooting for New York. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Outside Simons. Oh, he jammed it.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
At the line for the Knicks. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's New York winning this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.